we are in my kitchen at 1:56 a.m. Yeah, I have big lights in here. That could be good or bad because you will be able to see every single speck of dirt or crumbs or whatever it might be. But I am just going to talk about one of my most favorite new desserts. I will just say desserts that has just come on up in my kitchen and has been delightful. Now, tiramisu. Have you ever heard of that? Some people say, what are you talking about? Well, I'm going to take, I just took my very old and well-used cake pan. Yes, I did. And I'm taking off the parchment paper, y'all. I baked this cake earlier today. No, I lied. I baked this cake earlier yesterday, okay? And it is done. It is missing something. Y'all just take a gander at that. There's a piece missing right there. Guilty. I'm guilty. I just wanted to see if it was delicious and yummy, and it was, okay? And it's a little bit thinner than I expected it to be, but I still have my handy dandy slice it and dice it to try and make it just a little bit thinner than it is now. And you know, guys, this could be a problem. As you can see, this cake is already thin, y'all. But I just need it to be in another layer. So I'm going to try my very best to get a couple more layers. Get at least one. I got to go deeper. I got to get deeper with this. I got to get me another layer out of this cake for the recipe that I'm working on. And I will say, guys, this is a super moist cake by Pillsbury. Whoops, I just killed it. But you know what? Listen. Cake is for me, not anybody else, so it's no big deal. This is the cake mix that I used. Moist Supreme Yellow Cake Mix. Okay, guys? Now, there's that. It is sliced a little bit. Nothing fancy, but because this is not going to be in a cake competition, this is my cake, my dessert for my belly. Okay, so you got the truth out of it right there. The truth will stand when the world's on fire, and we're making homemade tiramisu. Okay, there's two ingredients that are very popular for the fancy tiramisu that you get in a restaurant. Okay, well this is not that kind of restaurant. This is my kitchen. This is the pan we're going to use. This pan is just one of those handy dandy home, oh goodness, I thought it had something on there. Home Sense 1 gallon dessert pan, y'all. That's what it is. The lid will go on it. But first things first, let's get over here and whip up the delicious cream filling that will go in this. And I'm going to share with you what I'm using. This is Mother's very delicious decaf instant coffee. Great value Colombian instant coffee, medium dark, and that's the one you want. It's a good medium. I'm sorry if I'm twisting it around a little bit. Hello, Jax, darling. Oh, this is the instant coffee right here. Sitting here waiting with the cream, y'all. You can't have tiramisu without a little bit of Italian something in it. So there's the Italian Sweet Cream. Yes, I'm going to put this back down here. Okay, this will be used later. Look, I have cake batter. That was good. This is for me only. Don't panic. I'm glad you're here, Jax. God bless you, honey. Now, in my hand, I have a vanilla instant pudding pie box. I have been using the instant pudding pie instant mix to, guess what? Clarify my whipped cream. I have been using this whipped cream cheese spread by Great Value, my next door neighbor, Walmart. I will be needing this powdered sugar in the mix, okay? It's about ready to happen, you all. And it will get loud and noisy in here because I've got to get the beaters going. And I will say this. I started to do this live a few minutes ago. And I heard somebody coming out of their room to take a little potty break. So I had to make sure, y'all, that Mama got what she needed to do done so that I could do this without any interruptions. Y'all, it happens. Okay, I'm bringing this over. This is my trick, okay? Trick it is. Smooches to Mama. Yes, smooches to Mama. Well, since we're talking about Mama, I had to get my whipped topping, you all, and put it in this little, oh yeah, we're going to eat good this week, coming up this weekend. I had to get this, y'all, and sit it right down in here because I didn't want it to be sitting out while I was working on my Mama to make sure she had her everything she needed to go to the bathroom and all that stuff. So the hands have been washed. I have sliced this cake. It's already baked. It's the super moist supreme right there. And talk about goodness. In here is the room temperature whipped cream cheese, you all. That's what we're going to use. But I want you to see my trick to keeping my Cool whipping nice and chilled while I am working here. Yes, you know it. Absolutely it's gonna happen, y'all. We got our whipped topping. Heavy whipping cream is going to be part of this recipe. And like I said, we are making tiramisu my way. Okay, I'm going to almost pour all of this in here because we're making one whole 11 by 13 cake in this big old juicy dessert dish right here. Okay, so you just saw I put that in there. All right, I've got lights on in here. I'm hoping I'm not putting shadow on it, but here we go. Powdered sugar. And y'all, I don't measure. This is my own recipe, and it depends on what size of a pan I have to put it in. And I just eyeballed this, and it's about a half a cup of powdered sugar. We want to make sure that this is going to be good and yummy. All right? It has 3 tablespoons of whipped cream cheese. If somebody wants measurements, I'll give you some. I'll just tell you right now that it's an eyeball it kind of thing for me. And y'all, I'm going to have to go to the store. Not this second, not right this minute, but yeah, there's a little bit left in there. This is rum extract. Let me tell you, this is what gives this. Oh, that's enough of that. That's enough. Straighten up and fly right up in here. What in the world were you thinking? Always measure out that kind of stuff. Well, I didn't. So anyway, there it is. Y'all, it's getting ready to take place. I'm just going to put this right here. I really want to take the lid off of this baby right here. That way I can use it. Now, let's go ahead and put the vanilla pudding powder in here. This is going to clarify even more our whipped topping. Y'all, this whipped topping just needs about a tablespoon of that. And you can use this the next time. Just put it right down in your little snack Ziploc bag. Yes, just do it. And if you got people in your kitchen looking for stuff to cook or concoct something, you put this down in the box. Just let me get it right here. Put it down in the box, y'all, and you will have, you'll have a little whipped topping on it. There's that. Yep, that just happened. And here comes the noise. Y'all, listen. This is my $1 mixer, okay? It came from a yard sale about 6 years ago, if not longer. About 6 years ago, y'all. I might be a little bit nervous because, you know, Mama has been just getting up and down at random, and she's not walking good. You guys, you can see this is thickening up. Oh my God. Good night. I love you, honey. Watch the replay. Wait till you see this done. Absolutely. Come back for it. Oh my goodness, would you look at this lush, heavy whipping cream. Heaven in a bowl. I'm just going to give it a once over taste. See just exactly, y'all, how it's tasting. See if it's sweet enough. I can taste that good rum extract in there. I never really thought I would like that in here, but I had a tiramisu cake from my local Myers, and they had used the rum extract to dip the lady fingers in. Just the lady fingers, okay? Well, the lady fingers are extremely aloof in here. You can't get them. You have to order them. Walmart doesn't carry them. Not in my neighborhood. But every store I have tried to get them from don't have it. They don't have ladies' fingers. I guess all the ladies need their fingers, so they're not donating. Hey, Zach, welcome in. I'm in the kitchen after midnight. It's 2:14 in the morning right here. Whoa, look at this. Look at it. Y'all, who wants to lick the beaters? Oh my goodness, look at it. It's perfect. Okay, let me get the beaters out. Y'all know I got a mess to clean up. My kitchen just got splattered. I put a towel down. I'm wearing an apron. I think, guys, I'm just saying. Not so sure about this sugar that I put in there. Might need a little more. I think. No. I'm making this for myself, so if I want to lick it, I can. Just saying. I don't need nobody's permission. Ooh, welcome in, Zach. I'm glad. Now listen, see this? I need a little more sweetening in here. So I'm going to sweeten it up with a little bit of Italian Sweet Cream. Now, I will be honest, I have never used it. And I hope and pray to God that I didn't just make a boo-boo. But I tasted it. I don't want to add any more sugar. And thanks, guys, for coming in. Subscribe if you haven't already. And this is my version of tiramisu. You can't live without it cake. This is my version. my goodness, guys. Look at this, how beautiful. Beautiful, it's beautiful. Oh, look down in there. What in the world? Got to get that out of there, y'all. I have to lick this beater. I got to lick the beater. Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, it tastes heavenly. Zach, I wish you were here, Bubba. I would give you this. I'll just hand it to you. As you can see, guys, we got a bunch of not frosting, but whipped topping everywhere. Okay, so here's the deal. This is almost like a dump cake. I'll just tell you. I'm talking with my mouth full. Sorry. I'm licking the beaters. Very unprofessional. But my house, my cake. So, let's get to it. This stuff right here, this is what we're going to start out with. So I'm going to move some stuff around because I have to set this all up, okay? I want to move the coffee. I don't want it to spill. Yes, that is coffee. And yes, this is cocoa. Cocoa powder, y'all. I'm going to move it. Get it out of the way. So what we're going to start out with is a very good, yummy layer of this. Oh my, in the bottom of the pan, y'all. This is my own recipe for tiramisu, okay? I'm just going to smear that around in there. Just going to get it around in there, and there's plenty of topping, so don't panic if you see me getting all a little bit crazy with this. Generally, when making tiramisu, you would put ladies' fingers all the way around the edges, but before you put them in, you would dip them in coffee with a little rum extract. Some people just rather just dip it in rum, not me. No, it's a little too strong for my taste buds, okay? Now we got that in there. Okay, you saw that. That's going to be that portion of the first layer, okay? And then you get over here where the cake is, and you pull up a layer, and you can cut it if you need to make sure that you are getting what you need to put in this pan. Now the pan may be bigger or smaller than your cake, but what do we have here? Okay, there goes the first layer. There's the first layer of cake, guys. I want to get this other layer out of here. Oh, it's going to be happening, y'all. It doesn't have to be a thick layer. It just needs to be a portion of the cake. Ooh, right there. Get in there, baby. And there's the other slice. Okay, guys. We're just going to put it right down in there. Now get ready for the flavor. I'm telling you, what this gets layered with, y'all, is You said it. Coffee. Coffee. And I've got this coffee over here. And nobody's going to eat this but me and Mama. Okay? So I'm going to use the same beater to get some of this coffee just sprinkled on the cake. Absolutely, guys. You gotta see what's happening over here. This is coffee instant decaf because Mama just can't do regular coffee, okay? I'm just going to do this. Just splash it on there. We don't want it soggy. Just like if you were using lady fingers, you would just get enough on it so you could have that taste, that flavor. Okay, guys, I want to add just a little extra right in here. That's the bottom layer, okay? The bottom first layer. I did tell somebody I was going to do this when I got the opportunity, and I was starting this live, y'all. I will just tell you, when I heard Mama Vase getting up. So that's my sweet mama who I'm caregiving for, and she has Alzheimer's and dementia, and I heard her getting out of bed. So I'm like, oh, gotta stop that video. So I just stopped the video where I was first starting to make the cake. Okay, guys, there's that. Get ready for what's next because I gotta get my hands a little clean. Get ready for what's next, okay? You're gonna need this. Yeah, this is happening right now. First, we've got our cream on there. Then we got our cake. And now, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, if I can find out which part of this is open. Got a little whipped cream right there. Okay. This is Hershey's. Oh, wait. This is Nestle Toll House Cocoa. Okay. Here's what we do. We just get us a good dollop serving of it. And just, yeah. Just shake it, sift it on this. I call this the third layer, maybe the fourth layer, because first you have the cream, then you have the cake, and then you have the coffee, and here comes the cocoa, okay? We're just going to sit that right back down in there, so that we'll be able to access it when we're ready for the next layer. And now, boys, girls, ladies, gents, women, men, my tripod is trying to do something different. Okay, let's do this. Oh my heavens. Y'all ready? This is the second layer of whipped, yummy topping going in right now. Oh yeah, we only need one more layer of this, and that's going to go on the tippy top. So I'm going to be generous putting this stuff on here. Okay. Whew. You will get some cocoa coming up with that, but that's all right. Still going to be the bum diggity. Okay, let's just get her on there. Just slap it on, and don't worry if it's coming up on your spatula, because you're just gonna keep going, because that is some kind of goodness. Just going to throw some over here in that corner. A little bit right there, okay? You can always go in there and just do that, okay? There we go. Woo! Y'all, it doesn't matter what it looks like, because let me tell you, it's the taste. Anybody loves their coffee and loves cocoa, y'all, I'm just saying. Y'all, this is the rest of the cake. This is the last layer, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it in half right here. And we're going to get this big piece. Just going to get this piece. I'm going to slap it on there. And if it moves and wiggles a little bit, just push it over to the edge. There you go. Push it over to the edge. Lord have mercy. Got any extra that you want to throw in, you do that right up there. Now, we're moving right along with this piece. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. Yep. And y'all, it's going to be so good, it won't matter that it's a little crumbly, okay? This was a super duper moist cake mix right there. Super supreme. So now I'm going to just get our pieces down in here so they look a little bit uniform. Everything's going to be, all the edges are going to be covered. And guess what's coming next? Coffee. That wonderful liquid coffee with Italian cream in it. Instant coffee, guys. A very delicious. I'm using a medium roast, and I want it to, I want to have a little flavor here that can't be beat. So you're going to taste the coffee coming out of here on this layer right here, and it will soak through. It's going to be amazing. I am not being sparing when I say just a dab of do ya, because this is the taste you're going to get. Some people are like, coffee is gross. What are you doing to that beautiful cake? No, this is what tiramisu tastes like. Y'all know what's next, okay? I'm going to go in with the whipped topping instead of the cocoa, because this is going to be the very last layer. And guess what? The cocoa is going to go on the tippy top of everything. So I'm just going to get my lovely, lush, homemade whipped topping. And y'all, I do not have mascarpone in here. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. Mascarpone is as elusive as the lady fingers. Uh-oh, it's saying my phone is upside down. Well, sorry, it's not. Let me turn it right. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. So what we're doing, we are smothering this coffee. We're smothering the coffee, guys, with this top layer. And I'm worried about my top layer because I don't like for my lid to touch it. So that's why I wanted a smidge of, I'm going to turn it this way so y'all can see it better. I wanted just a little whipped topping left. I didn't want a whole shebang because I want my lid to fit without messing up. And Somebody said to y'all, look, you're messing it up. No, let me tell you guys. The cocoa powder is going to be sprinkled on here. You're not even going to see if there's any dings or spots because the cocoa powder is coming next. Now, I have made homemade mascarpone, okay? And it takes 24 hours for it to set up and be delicioso. And I found that using the most delicious whipped cream cheese from Walmart in this little tub is just as good as mascarpone, okay? So you know what's next. Get the cocoa, baby. I'm getting ready to do it. This is the last layer, and it's going in the fridge for overnight. Well, I promise I'm not even going to taste it. I'm not even going to try it until morning because all of these flavors have to marry, guys. Oh, these flavors have to marry. And, whoa, like I said, you won't even see any of the owie boo-boos on this by the time we get through sifting this goodness, okay? Chances are I'm going to have to get a little dab more cocoa in my sifter. Yeah. Just need to shake it a little bit. Let me push down on these little pieces that are giving me some trouble. Okay. And I will tell you, I will have to be cautious if Mama gets some of this, y'all. She is a literal, she will feed it to the fur babies. I kid you not. She is all about sharing, and she thinks they're her actual children. And she'll say, come here, baby. I'll give you some of this good stuff. Okay. No, don't give them some of that good stuff. It's got coffee in it, and it's got cocoa powder, y'all. I like this. I'm just going to keep sifting some of this goodness on here to get everything just good and covered. Absolutely. Y'all, you will need to make you some of this. This is the easiest, simplest tiramisu cake you have ever made. Okay, now, it's not done. The finishing touch, y'all. I'm going to try to set this tripod up. It's giving me I need a neck brace on after this. This right here, guys. And you take it. This is Mom's instant coffee, Colombian medium roast, instant coffee crystals or whatever they're called, going on top. Let me just tell you, by morning, these will look like polka dot little shiny crystals, okay? I think we need some right down here in this corner. Yeah, I hope y'all can see this. And I hope that you try it. You will be in heaven if you are a lover of coffee and tiramisu. Okay, you've looked at it long enough. You've seen it. You don't need to see any more. I am covering this up, y'all. I'm covering it. Thanks for watching. Watch it. Thanks for watching. This is the lid that goes on it. This is going in my refrigerator, but I want you to see the side. Okay, hang tight. Oh, there's the side of that. Here's this side. Oh, see what, look at this one. Oh, look how lush that is. And then look at all of this mess that I made, that I'm going to be the only one cleaning it up. Whew. Come on, somebody come and help me clean this mess up. That's all right. We're gonna take care of it. Soon as I get off of here. But first, let's see. I'm going to do a taste test. Make sure this is good. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, please. Give me some more. Who wanted to, what is the word we used to say as kids? Who wants to sop the bowl? Oh, okay, guys. Dish time. Time to do the dishes. And off to bed. It is 2:38 in the morning here in my neck of the woods. And I will get these dishes done as quick as I can so I can get in the bed. Because if you know, Mama will be up wanting her coffee and breakfast before you know it. And this is it. This is it. What you see is what I'm going to have. I just might have some of that for breakfast. I do. I think I might. It's got 3 eggs in it, so that's all right. Y'all, I love you. Thanks for watching. Watch the replay. And please, if you just came in and you don't know what's under this lid, okay, I'll take it open just for you. There it is. Tiramisu. Oh, yes. Can't get enough of it. You can't get enough. There you go. My version, my recipe of tiramisu. All right. Thanks for watching. I got dishes to do. God bless you all real big.